Hello everyone, it is Canadian Futures Trader here, and it is currently on Wednesday, March the 3rd. So officially I have passed the LeeLoo Express now that 10 days have passed. Technically Tuesday was the last trading days, and then they asked that you wait till the next day to submit a ticket for them to verify your account because Rithmic doesn't update on their end till overnight, which I suspected, and then I actually saw it in their facts. That's the exact reason why. So just figured I'd walk you through the process, not that it's difficult, but if you come to the LeeLoo main page, you can find, basically if you go to support here and click on this, it will bring up this page. Now from here you have two options to submit a ticket. So basically once you pass, you have to submit that list of 7 things that they both included in the emails that you should receive, and as well you can find it in their facts. So here is the facts that qualified what's next. I've shown this in a few other videos, but basically, you trade the 10 days. It says right here, wait at least 8 hours after the US market closes. Let's see. So, I just waited till the next morning, quite honestly. Stop trading, log into the support portal, send a ticket within 48 hours. So you kind of have to wait till the next day, but then, kind of please do it within a day or two. And these are the 7 things you need to send them. So it's fairly simple. Your name, your Rithmic ID, Rithmic account number, which is your ID dash your 3-digit number. Write out today is not my 10th day, just to double verify, yes, I didn't finish today. So like I said, I finished on Tuesday's trading day. I waited till Wednesday morning to send off my support ticket. Type out the 10 individual dates you passed. They give an example, so I did exactly that. Attach a screenshot of the account balance from our Trader Pro, and take it of the LeeLoo Trader dashboard. Like I would do exactly what they say, because you can find your balance in several places in our Trader. Just do it from, click on the little LeeLoo Trader dashboard, brings up the balance, all that, make sure your account number is fully shown, etc. And then attach the questionnaire. This is clickable. You can download it's like a 2-page questionnaire. It's not that difficult. So I sent all that in on Wednesday morning. And the way you can send that in is if you go to their support page, which again, from their main page, if you click on support, it will bring up here. From here, you have a few options. They tell you right here, if you're not one of our trading partners, send us a message, which is just through their contact page. Or if you're an existing account holder, log in by clicking on here or tickets above. It's basically if you go into login. So on their support page, there's a little login. And when you click on this, it will bring up this box, and it just asks for your Rithmic user ID and your Rithmic password. So this is the exact same credentials, again, you use for Rithmic that you use to log into our Trader. So once you do this, it will log you into their system, and from there you can submit your ticket. And once you're logged in, you will now see this tickets button. You click on that, go there. I'm not going to show it just because it actually shows my open ticket with all my account information on it. But that's where you would submit your ticket with those 7 items from the other list. And then you basically sit and wait. So I submitted mine on Wednesday morning. Okay, everybody, I thought I'd just update on what happened. So after I submitted my ticket with the list of 7 items, about 2 hours later, I received this email just saying, it's my ticket number that's covered and LeeLoo Express passed. Good morning, fantastic job, we're proud of you. They confirm you've traded 10 active days and I reached my profit goal. It's safe to cancel your valuation account to avoid being recharged. Now with the LeeLoo Express, you don't have to worry about this because it's just a one-time fee, so you're not going to be recharged anyway. If you're in one of the other valuation accounts, you do need to cancel your account, and they don't do it for you, so you have to do this. The steps are here. It's pretty easy. You're just canceling a recurring billing within PayPal, basically. And then it goes on to mention you'll be waiting for your admin to review your trades. So basically support just double checks that you did trade 10 days and you've reached the profit goal, and now it goes on to admin to review the trades, I guess. Okay guys, so just to continue, a few more additional hours later, I received this email. Congratulations, your trade performance is confirmed. So congratulations, we have confirmed your trade performance. Download your certificate of achievement, which I did. It's exactly that. I don't know how to describe it. It's just a certificate that says congratulations, you passed 100K valuation and your name on it. So I won't bother to show it to you. So when you scroll down the email, basically you have to log into the support portal and click here to follow these final steps. So I'll show you what those are. So when you click that link, you come to here. Congratulations, you've achieved it. So follow these 5 steps. So I'm just going to go over them quickly. I'm not going to read through the whole thing. Basically, you download the proprietary letter, which is the just agreement letter. So I'm not going to show you the letter. It doesn't necessarily have any non-disclosure stuff in there, but I know like with the other trader programs, they do. Don't want to get in trouble for it. So, I mean, it's fairly simple. Basically, you put in your name, you saying, you don't work for LeeLoo, you're just working as, you're an independent contractor, essentially, trading, on their behalf. It lays out the first 8,000 is yours, and then the 80-20 split thereafter. And then just other things like tax purposes, you're an independent contractor. Talks about the fees. So with LeeLoo, you have to pay $88 a month for access to the markets. This is, I would say, fair. So with OneUp and MES, it's totally free. But with TopStep and with Earn to Trade, I know you have to pay, it's over $100 and it's per market. So if you want to trade, say, crude oil and the bonds, you would have to pay, for example, that 100, I think it's like 105 or something with TopStep, maybe it's 115. You'd have to pay that twice. You have to pay for every single market you want access to. So it's just $88 with LeeLoo. So I think that's more than fair. There's no withdrawal fees with LeeLoo, whereas with OneUp there is. So what you save in data with OneUp, you pay in wire fees, etc. So anyways, so basically you have to make your first payment. So I went ahead and did that. I downloaded the letter. I filled it in, letter agreement. Cancel your evaluation. Again, you don't have to do this if you're in the LeeLoo Express. It is just like a one-time thing. There's nothing to cancel. And then you start a new ticket. So much how I started a ticket to kind of say, hey, I passed, check out my account. And they were very responsive. I submitted it in the morning. I got acknowledgement that they'd received it. And then, I got those next steps all within maybe a 4 or 5 hour window. So it happened pretty quick. Then you just send them the same info again in a new ticket, your name, your Rithmic ID, account number, tell them which type of performance account you want. I'm not going to go over that again in this video. I've gone over it in a few of the other ones, but there's 2 types of performance accounts that they offer. So you have to look at those and decide. And I mean, this is clickable. You could click on it and read about those if you could find them. Your email, your receipt for the data payment, or the receipt number, just so they can confirm and match up the fact that you paid for your first month's data. Your agreement, you don't have to provide any social or any ID cards to send to them. And if you did do the LeeLoo Express, you get a refund on your fees. Now, I think with the deal that I did, because they were offering like that one-time half off, part of that was you don't get your fee refunded. I'm not sure. I didn't request a refund. It was $37 or whatever it was, so I just didn't bother. And there you go. So you submit a new ticket. So I did all this. I'm not going to show you. I mean, you log into the support portal and you send this off. And so I will update you. Now it says that the next step, where they actually set up your funded account, your performance account, if you will, can take up to 72 hours. So, all right, and just, I guess, the final update. So we are fully funded. Pretty happy with LeeLoo's kind of turnaround. All happened, I would say, from my initial email saying I passed. Here's my account information, until having my funded account was about 7 or 8 hours, all in the same day. So here's the email I received about 2 hours after submitting my performance account agreement. They call it the proprietary letter. So I blanked out any personal information on my account number. You'll see now and you actually keep your same Rithmic login, and then your account number just has PA- and then your Rithmic login, basically. Then scrolling down, just says again, congratulations again, proprietary letter, please re-reference your letter. So it has all the things about the scaling plans, the drawdowns, all the things I've kind of mentioned earlier. If you need help closing active order, you can click in there. Now it mentions here the Accelerator account, so there's 2 options for funded accounts. I won't cover them in depth here whatsoever, but I chose the Accelerator account, where you do have to scale in. But eventually you have the ability to actually go up and beyond your initial contracts. So the LeeLoo Express is for up to 12 contracts. So you start with 2 contracts initially, and then all the profit goals, you can look them up on their site. But nonetheless, so that is the account I'm in. It does have a very tight drawdown. They mentioned that right here. You fully understand it has a 625 max loss. So it doesn't trail, but it's very tight to start. it's your responsibility to check your account and make sure that it is correctly set up in Rithmic. So I'm actually going to show you that account in a second. I haven't even logged in, quite honestly. I just received this email, so we'll look at it. It's your responsibility to understand the investor and accelerator accounts. So basically you have to kind of know what's the scaling plan. Like, I have to know that I'm only allowed 2 contracts, etc. You have to know what time frames. Now, I think we're all pretty familiar with them, but also which products you can trade, etc. And if you have any questions, let them know before you start trading. Once you start trading this account, like, you're kind of locked in. Like, if I looked at this and said, you know what, I really want the investor account, I could do that now, but not once I start trading. Basically, if you bust your account, I mean, you can certainly try out again. And then one thing I find interesting, I need to kick this around. This is the one company that allows you to have multiple performance accounts. So you could, like, I could do another LeeLoo Express at this point and get a second account. And I'm trying to think of the benefit to that. I think the big benefit would be just you have 2 accounts. Like, it's almost like an insurance policy. So if you did completely screw up one, you've already either started the second LeeLoo Express, so you're on your way to getting a performance account again, or just you ended up with 2 funded accounts and you could maybe trade them differently. Maybe one you do micros, the other one you do whatever, like regular contract size. So I need to kick this around if I really would want a second account. I mean, I'm not jumping on this today or anything, but I mean, if they come out with a deal again and it's $38, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. So I'm very impressed with LeeLoo's turnaround on this. I mean, they mention in the documentation, from that initial moment when you submit your account information, it can take up to 24 hours for them to acknowledge it, and then it can take an additional 72 hours for them to set up an account. So that's basically 4 days. Honestly, it was done from start to finish seriously, I submitted my first email at 7 a.m. It's currently 1:22. I got this about 1 o'clock. So that's actually only 6 hours. I was thinking it was 7 or 8. No, it was 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. and I received my funded account. So let's take a look at that. Alright guys, and here you have it. This is my first time looking at 2, but all set up. The only thing I did was kind of hide the account numbers here, but you see it's PA-performance account, 100K starting balance, auto liquidate, 99,375, so that's the 625 static drawdown, and that is basically it. Alright guys, so that basically wraps up the getting funded with LeeLoo. Honestly, pretty impressed with them, I have to say. I will admit I was always a little bit skeptical of LeeLoo, but the funding process has been flawless. Of course, the next thing will be to actually trade, keep the account, and of course do a withdrawal in time. So I will do updates. I'm not going to do daily updates on trading, but I will do updates on how the performance account / funded account is going, and then I have some other ideas for what I might do. I just need to decide on it with the channel. I might try one of the other challenges with one of the other companies. Or possibly, like I mentioned earlier in this video, go for a second account with LeeLoo this coming Monday. So on March 10th, they're coming out with a deal supposedly. So if there's a good deal on an account, I might give that a try as well. And I'll try to actually put out a video or a reminder or go over whatever the deal is. So I'm going to leave you with that, guys, and I'm sure I will see you very soon in the next video.